It's 4:20 p.m. October 1st. What's this other lie? This his game hustle. One, no, they didn't get any game from my backpack. I'm pretty sure. Two, I've never even seen this game. And they always talk about putting some game on and off my parents' phone, these telepathy people. I'm not sure what they mean. I don't even know how to check. But even if they gave me games that I've never seen and they put it on my parents' modem, I wouldn't even know how to interact with it or see it because I've never seen it. I don't even know anything about it. And no one will tell me. But one of their hustles is they like to pretend I won something and they put some game that I don't even know how to interact and don't even see and don't even know the legalities of it, don't even talk to anyone. They'll like, fuck you and your game. I want the real truth. And yeah, I don't want some game I've never seen before and just put on my parents' modem without knowing what the hell's going on. But that's a piece of their hustle is they'll pretend like I won something and throw some nonsense on my parents' modem illegally, whoever these telepathy people are. And I don't even ask for it. All I want is real court and real life, and I want full compensation for the crimes committed and property stolen. So no, it's not my game. I don't even know what that means by that. There's data that these kids have been stealing and selling in some game illegally, and there's kids who've been running some games that I was supposedly supposed to get and meet people that I never got, and they've been running games illegally and selling property that's mine illegally in it that they discuss, as well as pretending to be me in some Illuminati thing and meeting investors that I was supposed to meet and then selling my property to them illegally as well. There's a lot of different things, as it was all my data, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of different things I was supposed to be involved in and have access to that I still haven't seen, never got. And there's places I was supposed to be able to sell my data. There's something about the smartest kid in the world thing they talk about. And I was supposed to, my data's worth money, and I was supposed to be able to sell my data. And they all fight over this belt and steal my data and sell it illegally. So that's a piece of it. But there's some jazz going on that no one tells me about, and there's some game, and then they all pretend they're tied to a bet so they can't tell me the truth, but they all were playing some game illegally. So I don't know what's exactly going on with this. But yeah, I've never seen this game. It was never my game. I've never created a game. I've never hired a programmer in my life. I don't even have money to hire a fucking programmer. Well, I do actually have money in my E-Trade, but I've never hired a programmer. And no, I haven't hired any hackers either. I contacted this illegal company called Pro Hackers you find on the fucking internet, regular internet, and never got back to them. But I never owned any game and created any game. And these kids someone did something in late 2017, 2018. And there was something about me supposed to be meeting people that I never got to meet. And everyone tried to make me look psychotic late 2017. And my parents kicked me out of the house and I went and lived in an apartment. So something weird may have been going on in my parents' house. And that's why they wanted me out of the house. Because it'd even get weird when I'd come home. So I'm not sure what's going on, but my parents may have be in danger and they don't know what to do potentially. They may even be victims of human programming. And I don't think they're programmed, but I don't know what there's people lying. There's a lot of misinformation going on. I think there's people lying to my parents about stuff and pretending to be good people and trying to help them when they're really confidence men and swindlers trying to get away with robbing me and potentially robbing my family. And they're taking advantage of my parents' kindness because they're kind of naive to certain things. They're good people and they're not the most. They're sometimes overly trusting. Sometimes they can be skeptical, but sometimes they're overly trusting. And these kids may be taking advantage of my parents. And they may not realize how desperate these kids are because they lied to my parents about terrorism, organized crime, RICO, etc. is my theory, and try to make me look psychotic. And they don't know who to believe is my theory. But and they lie about this implant and this technology I'm a victim of. So that's another piece of this. There's a lot of kids who know this tech I speak of is real, and they're all lying to their parents, and a bunch of kids are lying and pretending to be the victim of the implant I'm a victim of. But they all know I'm the victim of the implant because they all stalk me for ideas because I'm some multi-trillion-dollar brain, as they call me. And they steal my ideas and sell them illegally. And supposedly these kids are all in Dubai or Dallas or both, and that's another piece of this. And then they lie to my family about me being implanted when I am. But there's something weird. You should get to the bottom of whatever happened late 2017, early 2018, mid 2018. Because there may have been something with SGU kids and some scumbags who are involved in this terrorist organization. I'm not sure. But there's some highly illegal stuff going on. And people are stealing large sums of money. And yeah, regardless of all that, this game, supposedly I was supposed to meet people that I never got to meet. And there was supposedly something in 2017 where I won a bunch of things, and there were some hackers who did illegal stuff to me in New York that I didn't know about, and they were supposed to compensate me, and they created some games or something that I didn't even get. And there's a bunch of people who are supposed to compensate me. So that's another piece of whatever's going on. And there's all these people pretending to be me and pretending my life was theirs from 2014 to 2017 so they could steal money and compensation for whatever I was a victim of. And I never knew. And so they were taking advantage of some compensation system and stealing money or something and property. And someone tried to turn it into some gain. And people supposedly even got caught because I was also supposedly supposed to get large sums of money late 2017, 2018. And then they tried to make me look psychotic and stole this money. And then they divided something up into 5 Illuminatis and were spending and gambling this money illegally. So that's another piece of this. And now they still are stalking me and still stealing from me, even into 2023, and stealing ideas and property and haven't stopped. And they were supposedly supposed to never steal from me again in 2019, and they kept stealing from me. And they also held me hostage for 5 years and 7 months trying to stop me from reading and learning. And they were hiring these terrorists to bombard my brain with telepathy, lock up my brain with implantables, etc. So there's another piece of this. An army of terrorists have been trying to stop me from reading and learning. And that's a piece of this because it's something about this Illuminati president jazz. So that's another key piece of this jazz. Bet my life on it.